Ha, oh yeah, butterscotch biscuits, look at you. Today we're going to look at the Altcoin Index. They have the biggest upside in crypto. You see, I have been witnessing an onslaught of anti-altcoin rhetoric by a lot of influencers out there, and I think they are wrong. They have a bias, and I'm going to reveal it. So what I did was, I decided when I came across this vital information, I wanted to look for it myself. I came across this information, and depending on how you construct your chart, it will give you a different answer. People who are stacked in Bitcoin are going to only share with you information and indicators and whatever it is, the ratios they want to see. They'll always show Bitcoin as gaining strength. And people primarily in Ethereum will also show that altcoins are continuing to capitulate and it's a poopy town and we shouldn't be involved. But you know, a lot of Ethereum people are open-minded, so you won't see it too much from that camp. Of course, I want to know the truth. So look what I actually did. I constructed a chart here. I compared altcoins to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin and Ethereum are the only blue chips in crypto we can actually call blue chips. Ethereum has solidified itself. It has prevented itself from getting destroyed, and I think it's earned its rightful place. So now we're going to look at this. What I'm about to show you is a ratio. It is altcoins versus Bitcoin and Ethereum. Other influencers, what I've seen them do is they've just done alts versus BTC. And you know what's interesting? In the altcoin index, friends, you got to pay attention to this. In the altcoin index, would you see here, total 3. So if you go to TradingView, it's total 3. I'm going to show it to you soon. Total 3, it includes stablecoins by a long shot. USDT Tether has $85 billion market cap in it. You know, total 3 itself is $333 billion. So if Tether is literally 80 billion of that, it's huge. It's to 25%. So Tether is enormous. I don't want to know how much is in Tether. So you might say to me that Tether should rightfully be included. I don't think so, because when people have money in Tether, they are choosing to store their money in safety. Sure, they can store their money somewhere else, but it's not one for one. And what do I mean by that? You see, in Tether, if you know how there's Tether, I just told you that there's like $85 billion in it. Well, if just 10 billion left Tether, 10 billion, okay? What happens is we'll have a giant pump in altcoins that it tries to enter, but the market cap increase will be more than 10 billion. What you might find is it might become like plus 50 billion because it's so thin. The liquidity is so thin. As everyone rushes in, you won't be able to put one for one the same amount of money. I like to consider Tether more like a bond. I don't want to really include it in the risk on calculation. So this is my reasoning for it. Now, look at this. Altcoins are doing macro uptrends over time. This is what my chart will show. And have a look at this chart. Look at this. I made this for you because you are my friend. You see this nice channel here up the top? We see this nice channel. By the way, even if you don't believe this is a channel forming, we were on this channel back in the year 2019. This is, oh wow, look how long we've come. 2019, and look at this. We are actually going down. Look how much we've capitulated. This is the recent capitulation. We just come down, 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 down. Absolutely insane when you think about it. This is, yes, right here is the zombie virus. You see that? Crazy to think about. Altcoins capitulating hard. Remember, this is altcoins all against Bitcoin and Ethereum, the blue chips. So when you look at it through this lens, I've made this chart for you. You can see we are at deep capitulation levels. Alts are very cheap. Basically, I'm not telling you to go all in. You can go in. Here is Michelle ready to pump it to the effing moon. Sir, okay, look at this. When I go and look at this index, friends, I'm going to show you right now. This is the original chart. You can see the formula, by the way, in the top left if you ever want to construct it, but you have to put the market caps of them. We are not looking at the prices. It's not the price. You're looking at the market cap. And remember, this is a ratio. So we want to see this. So, 0.27, it just basically means all the altcoins minus the stablecoins, they are around, if you add them all up, they are around 27% of the total size of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Is this cheap? Is this expensive? We'll never know the truth, but you just have to take a punt. It looks like it's a channel forming, and if I was just to take a wild guess, if you could just draw this imaginary channel going up here, and you might be able to use it for some guidance as to where we are expensive and where we are cheap. And you might say, hey, anything under here is mega, 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 mega cheap, and everything up here starts to become expensive. You have to have a very delicate approach when it comes to making a macro decision of this. Because of course, yes, it looks like it's easy, but the altcoins in this index, you can't be guaranteed to own all of them. You know, when we go back here, so if we go back and we see the actual top of this channel, what happened up here, friends? You know, most of the gains came from Dogecoin. They came from Cardano. They came from BNB, pushing up the market. That's where a lot of the money came in, and it gave all the gains up there. And in fact, also SHIB was added there too. So did you own all those coins? You got to think about it. Obviously, I had BNB, I had Cardano, I had a lot of the coins that mooned, Phantom, Solana, a lot of these coins, but many people didn't. They were still holding on to things that were unfortunately withering away over time, like XRP, people in Litecoin. I had Litecoin too, and XRP, by the way. They're just, the bullets never exploded, unfortunately. So what I'm going to show you right now is how come I can see this, but other people can't. And it's because of biasness, friends. You see, firstly, you see where we are right now? I put Bitcoin with Ethereum together. That's one thing I did. And another thing I've done is I've removed the stablecoins. If you don't remove the stablecoins, instead of being down here, your real price is like up here. All right? So if you, what people do is they don't draw a channel. They draw it down to this zombie virus line. They believe, okay, yeah, zombie virus was some sort of fair value. We should go back down there. And now you can see what they'll do is they'll go down here and they go, whoa, look how far we have to drop. Altcoins have to drop 60% from here. I mean, they could. We could be completely wrong. That's fine, man. If this goes down, it goes down. If we go to negative numbers, that's right, altcoins cease to exist. It is what it is. But at some point, you got to take a chance. At some point, you just got to think, all right, well, I want you to think about this. Look, this is just funny how this works, friends. Look at this. As we come here, Gary Gensler takes out the guns, the fangs. He is coming for the altcoins down here. The SEC starts to target altcoins down here. Isn't this perfectly in line with another big macro event? It just like you can't make this up. It's so crazy. Look at this. They had so much time to go after altcoins. And, you know, this is a weekly chart, by the way, friends, a weekly chart. So, look what I want to do, put on a daily chart. We can just show this appreciation. Look how much time they had. They could have come for altcoins anywhere here. Nope. No. Look at this. Nah, we're not coming for altcoins. Look, it's coming down. It's creaking. Look when they come. Uh-oh. Now it's time to come for altcoins, friends. Let's come and ban altcoins. Let's come and do it. Look, see how crazy this is? You had all this time in the world, over 1 year, 13 months, and you just decided to come in as soon as we come down to zombie capitulation levels. It's fascinating when you think about it. It's fascinating when you look at it. You think, man, is this all pre-programmed? What is going on? We are due for it. Also, I'd like to tell you, don't be too hung up on this chart pattern. You know, we can go down. I've seen these things, who cares? And then we go up. You know what? One thing I love about chartists is when they draw something perfect like a channel, it might break under, and then when it comes back, they go, oh yeah, this little thing was a deviation. So what do you mean deviation? The market went down, but they say, no, it's like it's deviated from what it was supposed to do, so let's call it a deviation. Like, what does that even mean, deviation? It went down. It gave us more pain. Don't just say that didn't happen. The timeline we're in showed that it happened, okay? We got destroyed. So you just got to accept reality for what it is, friends. These are just lines on a chart. They don't have any 100% mathematical guarantee. We're just guessing at the end of the day. But fundamentally, can we see this going up? You know, in my Twitter, my tweety tweets for you, friends, I have this lovely up arrow going up. Yay, right? And it's not just to show that I'm bullish, just here to tell you, if you go and you look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, you look at their liquidity, they're so thick. They are pushing beyond their second cycles now. Ethereum is going into the third cycle. Bitcoin is going into its fourth cycle. They have had the biggest part of their network effects already. Nothing new is going to be discovered in Bitcoin. Are you going to have some mind-shattering explosion in terms of realizing something about Bitcoin and Ethereum in the next 24 months? No, you're not. All you can do is sit there and observe other people buying. That's all you can do. So there's nothing left for the tech. Really, when you think about it, there's nothing left for the tech. I mean, they're great, they're beautiful, they're wonderful, but there's nothing new, which means we've priced it in. We had 10 years, you know, Ethereum is going on to its 10th year birthday like next year. So we priced it all in. Now we're moving on to new stuff. The new stuff, of course, this is where trillionaires might be made, the next wave. And we're trying to bet that we're on the right side of history. And don't worry, because when you look at other indexes, when you look at the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, tech stuff, speculative stuff that starts off super crazy, they end up going to change the world. They end up dwarfing other blue chips, absolutely crushing them. Look what Tesla did, came from nothing. Apple at one point was a little tiny, little baby apple, and it grew into a big apple. So this is what happens in real life. People don't always keep pushing up the liquidity in these big fat blue chips because the big boring money is in there. We know this already. This is why we're in crypto in the first place. And of course, friends, my final message is before you believe, you have to see it. This is what I want here. I want to show you this now, okay? So a lot of people are going to come to us 12, 24 months and say, how did you know? I mean, it was so easy. How did you know, mate? Oh, geez, can you tell me? Well, this is how it is. We're seeing it. Yes, you draw these imaginary squiggly lines and you go, yes, I think we just go up. I think gold is 10 trillion. So I'll show you this right now. Gold is 10 trillion, right? Yes, gold is big and beautiful, but buying gold did you nothing when it came to trying to outperform Apple, trying to outperform Tesla, trying to outperform Amazon, okay? Gold did nothing for you there. It held its value, but it still could not match the Ponzi pump of Apple, Tesla, Amazon. So think about that. Think of gold as maybe Bitcoin. Think of Apple, Tesla, Amazon. Think of that as the next waves or whatever the altcoin blue chips are going to be. You know, I would love to put Uniswap there because if Uniswap actually had the protocol fee switch and they were doing a buy and burn, Uniswap hands down would be the #1 premier god tier altcoin, has a godly tokenomics, the buy and burn pumping it up, it would be 10x bigger. It would be, wow, what a story. Unfortunately, Uniswap is a disappointment, but that means there's more opportunity for me and you. You know, the story is not yet finished. We're hoping we're going to make it to the end with a success under our belt. Tell mom and dad we're still going to make it. Thank you very much, friends. Like, subscribe, press the bell button and all. I'm going to catch you in the next one.